It's an interesting background you got there. What is that? What is that from? It looks like it's from. It looks like it's from fucking
Apollo 11.
Apollo. Fuck. Was Apollo? Was that the one where they go to the moon? Tom Hanks.
I don't know. Isn't that Spielberg? Spielberg?
Spielberg?
Or, no, that's the guy that made The Shining.
Kubrick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2001.
Oh,
2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah, that's probably like the best.
Apollo 11 is the one with Sandra Bullock, isn't it?
Oh, that's Gravity. I have.
See, I don't fuck with movies like that. I can't remember. You know what movie's pretty good though? The Martian.
The Martian is really good. I got that shit on hard copy.
This is the first topic we can talk about. Why is every movie the best movie of the year?
according, at least it's like from Time magazine, you know.
But it's like every movie that comes out. Best movie of the summer.
I don't know. There's so many movies that come out all the time. How can one be the absolute best?
But the commercial always starts, critics are raving. And then it just shows like, it slaps on the screen like 20 critics that say positive shit.
Yeah, and you don't even know who the fuck they are. They're just random ass people. Best movie of the year. And then they credit it to like, homeless man eating dirty Doritos. Homeless man who picked up a bag of Doritos that was half eaten. Not even full Doritos, they're just the crumbs. He's just dumping them into his mouth.
Speaking of reviews, have you been watching Casey's tech reviews?
I watched the last few. I watched the one on the scooters.
I didn't see that one.
The Lime scooters or whatever.
Mm-mm.
You can like, so I guess in California, they have scooters that you can rent with like an app. Like, have you seen those bikes that you can rent? It's like that, except it's a scooter, and the app tracks how far you travel, and it pays. Yeah, and you charge how much. Like,
do you like set up your credit card beforehand?
Mm-hmm. You just get to the station, and you. I don't.
This world is crazy.
It is
the shit
fucking,
you can do.
It is fucking weird. Like, buy a scooter.
Is it like a razor, like that form of scooter?
Yeah.
With the handles and shit.
It's not. I don't know if it's motorized or not. Like, I don't know if you like have to kick it and then you can stand on it and just fucking coast.
Bro, I haven't rode a scooter in forever. They were so fun.
Do you remember when everybody was riding mopeds?
Yeah.
You remember that era? Did you used to have a moped?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I wanted one so bad. I wanted to be a part of that moped gang so bad, dude.
I got one later though. Everybody had them in middle school. I had it freshman year. And people were like started to go into driving school and shit. So it was like pointless.
I remember it was like oh, well, can't say. God damn it. I'm getting ready to say names.
I wanted to say a name because I think I know who stole my moped.
I think I know who you're talking about.
But I can't.
I think I know who you're talking about. But yeah, dude, they would ride around on those mopeds. It was like 3 or 4 deep, dude, and they were like, they act like it was a motorcycle. They'd be so badass. They were like wearing like BMX helmets.
They're so annoying too, because in neighborhoods they seem so fast, but as soon as you get on the streets, they're like blocking traffic.
They're nothing. Yeah, they're nothing. They do about 35 tops, and that's like it. Not even that. I bet it's not even that.
It depends on what you weigh. Like, I can never get over 30, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Mine was like 500 cc.
Yeah. But then there are places in the world where, like, that's their main mode of transportation.
like those dudes in China?
Yeah!
You see them fucking dudes that have, like, crates of fucking food and clothing?
They bounce it on their head while they ride on their fucking moped.
And then there'd be, like, people hanging on the crates and shit. It's like, damn.
They dropping their kids off at school. They just drive by and they let go of the pile of bricks that they have. They'll put an entire like skid of fucking bricks on the back of a moped. Like, how does that moped have the suspension for that, dude? There's no fucking way.
No, it's like because they all own like these little. I don't know if you can call them restaurants, but you know how they're cooking on the street and shit. And when they go home, they just pack it all up and drive home.
Pack it all up and move somewhere else.
Fat ass wok on the top.
A wok? What is a wok? One of those big fucking pans.
It's that big ass bowl.
It's that big. It's that big, and they fucking.
No, they like move the pan.
Yeah, and it all goes, and they catch all of it, and then when it's ready, they lay down the rice and they fucking. Spray some fucking teriyaki on that bitch.
One thing about Chinese people or Asian people is they do not skimp on the fucking portions. They give you a lot of food. We're here in America, $8 will barely get you full.
I know. I mean, you spent $8 on a dollar menu. That's probably more food than an $8 meal, to be honest.
Yeah. I went to Baker Street last night. Worst decision of my fucking life.
Why? It was a bad experience? Or was it just expensive as hell?
Literally the most pointless thing I've ever done in my life.
Why? The food wasn't good?
No, the food was decent, but it was like I could make it myself. The appetizer was like $14. I got Alfredo, just Alfredo, $24.
What?
Yeah.
What? $24 for like... Wait, when you say just Alfredo, like noodles and Alfredo sauce?
Noodles, Alfredo sauce, and blue cheese, which is kind of weird, but...
And that's it?
That's it.
It was
and
$24?
it was like the portion size of like a can, like a Chef Boyardee can.
Get the
like
fuck out of here.
The
It was
bowl
$24? No, fuck that.
It was the bill was $73 for 2 people before the tip or tax.
No.
The most pointless shit ever.
Don't go to those restaurants. Take your girl to Fazoli's instead.
They did have some bomb. The appetizer was good. It was like Gouda crab dip. It was fire.
That sounds
but
fire.
But $14 is ridiculous.
I went to a BJ's brew house.
Fire.
It was pretty fire. We got these egg roll appetizers that had avocado in them. Oh, dude.
So bomb.
Those are so flame. So flame. And they came with like that little sauce, dude.
Yeah, like that sweet brown sauce.
Oh.
Did you get a pizookie?
God, yeah.
What kind?
I went with it was a salted caramel pizookie.
I wanted that one. I didn't get it.
The monkey bread one's really good.
I'm too scared to get that one.
Why? Why?
Because only like...
What are you scared for?
Black grannies know how to cook monkey bread. If they don't have a black girl in the chef with like a flabby ass arm, I don't want it.
If they ain't cooking the monkey bread and like flying away at the same time, or whipping up the fucking monkey bread and fucking taking off.
Was it like flat or was it lumpy? You can like pick it apart.
The monkey bread? In the picture it was the lumpy. I didn't get the monkey bread.
It's flat.
And then, monkey bread if you can't pull it apart. I've had really good monkey bread before. I don't remember who made it or where it came from.
I've had monkey bread in a minute.
I think it was Mr. McCracken.
It'll be too cool with the names.
Hey, he's technically a public figure, dude. True. He's a teacher, and he's dope. It's not like I'm saying anything bad about him.
Fuck Mr. McCracken. I never had him. I don't even know who he is.
Fuck that crack ass McCracken bitch ass.
Ooh, Mr.
What if we're actually streaming and he's watching? He's at home like,
what? Is that basic? Oh, can I say anything?
I don't care. Matter. I mean, my face is here, isn't it?
True.
I don't have any social medias, so... Well, not Twitter, Instagram. I don't have Facebook. I got Snapchat.
Or Twitter, I'm so glad. Like, I've had Instagrams and Snapchats, like, here and there, but Twitter I'll never get back. Twitter's ridiculous.
I'm never going back. Once I dropped it, dude, I ain't never going back.
It's like it's just a toxic place to be on.
Oh my god!
And everything's gross. Political now. It's like not even fun anymore.
Yeah, it's so gross, dude. It's not even worth it to like try and keep up with people. Like I feel disgusting when I look at Twitter. Yeah. Like I feel more disgusting like when I look at Twitter than when I look at like brutal like bondage porn.
Well, you can find that on Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitter has everything.
You can find that on Twitter.
Like Twitter has murders, porn, anything you can think of, and they banned Alex Jones.
Like why? Just because he was talking shit, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Who was it? You remember the Bunk gang? Mm. I'm pretty sure he got kicked off of Twitter because he posted a video of some chick sucking his dick up there. That was a while ago.
And then he got like offers from Pornhub and shit to do porn.
Really? Oh my god!
Did you see Pornhub gave Kanye West like unlimited premium for the rest of his life?
Oh, and for name dropping on Jimmy Kimmel.
I didn't know that's what it was from, but they said to ease his stress. But that's probably what it's from.
To ease the stress. You look stressed out, Kanye. Here, beat off for free.
I refuse to watch that Jimmy Kimmel interview. I'm so tired of hearing about Kanye West.
Oh, dude, Jimmy Kimmel. I don't like Jimmy Kimmel. He seems like he panders to the left, like politically, but that Kanye interview is something different. It's so strange.
Can't do it.
He's so weird. Like if you told me like the things that he said on the interview, I probably wouldn't believe that he was a real person.
Like what?
Some of the shit, dude, it was just... It's almost like we have to watch it to understand it.
I refuse to watch it.
Why?
I'm tired of hearing about that dude.
Why?
And he's still like one of my favorite artists, but it's like I don't want to hear about him anymore.
Just tired of hearing about him. It looked like he was on drugs. Like he might have been on drugs.
They say he's a clone.
A clone? Everybody's a clone, dude. If he's a clone, why don't they make clones of Tupac?
This shit's so annoying. Like every time somebody changes a little bit, oh, he's cloned.
He's a clown. Gucci came out of prison with good teeth. He's a clown. Maybe he was just in there brushing his teeth like 5 times a day because he was bored. Clones are... God, fucking clones, dude.
And people say like XXX's death is fake. And just like all these random ass conspiracies. As soon as something happens, a conspiracy is made with it. And it's like, come on.
Do you think... I wonder why are conspiracy theories so prominent right now? Like even
it's
things...
obvious.
Why?
It's because like everything that you believe or everything like you're exposed to, like the opposite always sounds not, I wouldn't say better, but it like fills the void of like what else could be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that could be true. Obviously, it could be true because it's the opposite.
Yeah. Like some shit is so surreal that like maybe the opposite is true also.
Yeah.
Or it could be, you know.
But it's like it's hard to even believe which one is true because there's so many about everything.
Right. Do you think we went to the moon?
I don't think so.
I think we went to the moon.
I think it's ridiculous because why haven't we been since? I was literally watching.
There ain't nothing there. It's a big fucking rock.
I was watching
There's nothing there.
I was watching an interview today of a NASA like president or whatever. He said they asked him how long would it take to get to the moon. He said, "Oh, we could get there in a nanosecond, but he said we deleted the technology, or that, he said this is why we haven't."
He put it in the trash bin. He had a folder on his desktop, fucking light speed travel, and he was just nah. And put it in the. It's taking up too much space. Put it in the trash bin.
No, this dude literally said that we haven't been back to the moon since the 60s or whenever it was because they deleted the technology to get there.
Bullshit.
And he said it's taken a lot of effort to get back to the point that they were at.
No way.
I swear to God,
dude.
it was a video I was watching.
Way.
I was
There's
like,
no way. Technology is developing like so much faster than what it did. Like technology, you can almost relate it to like the Industrial Revolution, where like, oh, the doggies are here. Hi, Sadie.
wait, what'd you say? Technology?
You can relate it to the Industrial Revolution, where like once they like mastered steam power, everything was steam powered, and all of a sudden after that, shit just like we had steam powered boats, cars, furnaces, and then it just happened. It happened super rapidly, and it's the same thing with technology. And I think we're still on like the top of the wave when it comes to technology. Like we're making like drones that deliver pizza and robots that do backflips. Like what the fuck is gonna be next?
It's gonna be. Do you ever think robots will take over the world?
Nah, I don't think so. That's one like sci-fi theory that I don't really believe. I don't think you can make an AI with as complex of a sense of,
unless they like somehow connected our brains with them or something.
Oh, that'd be. There's this what is it? It's called Ghost in the Shell. It's an anime, and part of the premise is that like they had an advanced AI, and they mixed its brain with like a human brain. So like they like programmed them together, and the AI became super advanced, and it was like something in between a mega AI and like a super genius human.
This was,
and it was
a
like,
movie, you said?
Yeah, it's an anime. It's called Ghost in the Shell. Oh, dude, it's so good. So worth the watch. I bet you would enjoy it. I bet you'd really enjoy it.
I'm not really a TV person. Something about just sitting in front of a TV doesn't interest me.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie, but it's an anime. And yeah, TV, like, I mean, cable television is just garbage.
I used to love cable too.
It's so garbage. I have cable just so I can watch football, and that's it.
No, I meant like what do you call it? Just like the standard cable, like the 6 channels. I used to watch that shit like every day. Watch fucking Dr. Phil at 4:30.
Oh, dude, Dr. Phil. If you're not watching Dr. Phil, ironically at this point, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing?
Do you think he's he knows the exposure he gets, so he just like takes these random ass stories on purpose for views and shit?
Oh yeah.
Or do you think he actually wants to help? You don't think he wants to help?
No, I don't think so. I think he just wants all the money, and I think he it's hard to say that like he's in it just for the money, because everything we do daily, like we're in it for the money, you know? So it's hard to say that like one person is worse because they're in for more money than we are. It's like a weird concept, but I don't think he's worried about these people getting better. Actually, I think he wants them to get worse so that he can bring them on later and get more. And those viewers that saw the chick, you know, a couple weeks ago come back that is worse, they're like, oh my God, she didn't get any better? Like, what the fuck is going on? We gotta watch this.
You know how they say that like cell phones, they have like a battery life on them, so you eventually have to get a new one? He's like the manufacturer of these people. And he like puts a battery life on them, so they have to come back.
They have to come back and replenish their battery.
No, I kid you not though. When my last iPhone, like 5 generations ago or 4, was the 6, and as soon as like the 8 and the X and shit came out, my phone started fucking up. Literally as soon as they started coming out.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to like replace them on your own either.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's why I got Android.
It was so hard to even, because I was gonna replace the battery, but for some reason they're not allowed to like fly batteries anymore, like put them on airplanes. So they had to like drive it all the way from California. It would have took like 2 weeks, and they want me to mail my phone in, not have a phone for like 2 weeks, and then they'll send it back.
Get it back? No, dude, fuck that.
It was such a hassle.
You should be able to take your phone apart and fuck with it and put it back together and not void the warranty at all. I think you should be able to do that, because like this is mine. Like I have possession of it. I mean, I'm paying Verizon for it monthly, but like it's.
I mean, iPhones you can't even take apart though. You can, but it's like
you need like a tool for it. What's on that? What is that?